Hi, my name is Devin, and I work on the marketing team here at Vimeo. Today, I'm going to walk you through how you can use Vimeo to create high-quality video experiences that drive more effective, efficient, and secure company-wide communication. We know that companies with higher employee engagement are more profitable, but at the same time, it's really challenging to keep employees engaged, aligned, and more productive in today's hybrid workplace. With Vimeo, you have access to powerful tools that make it easy to inform and connect your employees in an engaging and energizing way. For this session, we'll first look at an example of how you might set up your company video hub for your internal employees. Then we'll walk through setting up a live event such as a town hall. And finally, show you how you can manage, edit, and repurpose your video content to extend its use. One last thing before we get going, make sure to engage with us in the Q&A window on the right side of the player. A member of our staff will be answering questions live at the end of this demo. Okay, let's get started. When you sign in, you'll start on the video library homepage. You can see right away that it's more than just a folder system. This is a completely searchable hub that organizes all of your content by team or whatever categories make sense for your organization. You're in control of how this space is configured and who has permission to see it. On the left are all of the folders and subfolders you create for organizing content. Each folder is also represented by a row here. This makes it really easy for employees to browse through videos, and you can see a preview just by hovering your mouse over the thumbnail. You can also set granular level permissions for every folder and subfolder. So, for example, using SSO, you can have just your HR staff or just sales managers accessing specific folders. And other folders can be open to all SSO corporate employees. One piece of content that all of your employees can see is this featured video area across the top. Use this to get your teams up to speed, engaged, and excited about the most current thing that your company is doing, like the latest product news or an upcoming live town hall event. And if you're in retail or healthcare, your deskless employees can get the same great viewing experience using our mobile app for iPhone and Android. Speaking of live events, this is one of the many ways to create the content that will live in your video library. All of the options are right up here where you start all of your creation journeys with Vimeo, and they're all really easy to use no matter your level of video experience. One of the main creation tools customers choose us for is our simple browser-based production tool. This lets you schedule and broadcast live town halls, new hire introductions, or even team training sessions, all from your desk. Now, there are a few options to choose from, and it really depends on what kind of live event you want to create. For a town hall, I would select a live broadcast or virtual venue. But let me first walk you through how to create a live broadcast with our easy production tools. There are 3 tabs here to get the event set up. In this first tab, I can set my event details like viewing and embed privacy, start date and time, and event description. I can also set this up as a reoccurring event so that if this is an event I plan to run on a regular basis, I don't need to recreate it each time. This last option here is a recent addition called Simulive. This gives you the ability to schedule an event to go live without you even needing to be there to start it. Our Simulive feature will play a video at a scheduled time, and all you have to do is pop in at the end for a live Q&A. In the Appearance tab, I can set up how the event will look to viewers. This includes showing event schedules so that your attendees can see what else is coming up, which player controls appear like pause button, full screen, and volume control, and you can even brand the player with your company colors and logo. In this last tab, I can set external destinations to stream to, such as my company's Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn pages, or my own company intranet site. Once you've set it up, you'll see it saved to your video library like a video clip. Let's open one I've already created. When you create a new event or open one you've saved previously, you have 2 options for going live. If you're planning on producing a large-scale event, you might want to consider selecting Stream with an Encoder, which allows you to stream via RTMP using our desktop-based production tool or a third-party encoder. This option unlocks a variety of tools to ensure a smooth event, including fail-safe streaming that adds latency and stability, backup streams in case something goes wrong, adaptive streaming, and a dashboard to track overall stream health. For this event, we're going to choose Vimeo's browser-based production tool. It's the easiest and fastest way to create a high-quality virtual event or webinar. Here's what it looks like on the back end for the host. You can see a preview here in the corner so you can see what your audience sees. In the middle is the backstage where you can select different layouts for the number of sources you want on screen. Here along the bottom are my scenes that make up the run of the show. And on the left are all of my sources. So here I can add additional speakers if I want more presenters, pre-record videos I want to play, such as a customer profile, images that you can use as a background. This is an easy, great way to really elevate the production value of your event. Here you can add a scene to present a slide deck, which can be a PDF or a PowerPoint file. You can also share your screen if you prefer. I've set up my brand kit here. This includes my logo, brand colors, and font. I can customize lower thirds for speakers, and I also have an option for auto-closed captioning. You can choose a specific language and also define specific keywords to enhance speech detection. Finally, there are polls, chat, and Q&A, which are a better way for engaging in the moment rather than just sending emails after the fact. When you're ready to go live, just click Start Event. Or as I mentioned earlier with our new SimuLive feature, you also have the ability to schedule an event to go live without you needing to be there to start it. This will play a video at the scheduled time, and all you'll have to do is pop in at the end for a live Q&A. So far, we've been talking about the production of a live event, but what about the viewer experience? We know that engagement is still the #1 pain point with virtual events today, and most platforms are still two-dimensional and don't enable rich interactions between attendees the way that you would experience things in real life. To take that to the next level, we're launching a new multi-track, highly engaging virtual events experience called Venues. It gives employees a much more immersive and interactive experience with real-time reactions, emojis, and personalized gifts. Here's what it looks like. We're really excited about Venues, and we're planning to make this more broadly available later this year. Okay, so your live event has happened. Now what? The live event asset is automatically saved in the video library with auto-chaptering and auto-transcription. This makes it easy to find and share after the fact for anyone who missed the event. And you can direct people to certain chapters so they can quickly jump to the most relevant information. This all really extends the life of your event. Now, when it comes to everyday meetings, you're probably using something like Zoom or WebEx. And while Vimeo doesn't replace those tools, we work great with them. Auto-archiving of Zoom and WebEx recordings brings the same extended value as Vimeo live events. Every recording is automatically uploaded, transcribed, and therefore searchable. Using our global search, I can search across the entire library by title, folder, or tags. And since all videos are auto-transcribed, I can also search for any spoken word or phrase in the content I'm looking for. Let's find a video about procurement. Here are the results. Let's go ahead and click on this. And here we are, not just in the video, but the exact moment in the video where the word is spoken. Now let's say I wasn't able to attend the meeting, I can still contribute by leaving comments at the precise location in the video where I want to add my point. This is also a great way to gather feedback. It cuts down so much on the back and forth, and the feedback is centralized. It's not buried in email chains or Slack messages. All of your videos, whether live events or recorded meetings, carry over into Vimeo's creation tools. And again, these are made for anyone to use, whether you're brand new to video or a seasoned pro. You can create quick training videos, teaser videos for corporate events, or employee introduction videos. It's a fun and quick way to add engagement to your everyday team communications. There are a few different ways to get started creating a new video. You can create a completely custom video from scratch, upload one of your existing videos to edit, or you can use our integrated screen recorder to create a new video. And if you're using our mobile app, you can even record and edit something like a training video directly on your phone and instantly have it available for just-in-time training. We also have an extensive library of professionally designed templates you can start with that you can search for by category or keyword to find one that works for the video you're trying to make. Let's check out a video I've already been working on for a new hire introduction. I can update the text to include my company name and even start editing some of these clips and moving scenes around. There are a ton of other customizations you can add depending on what kind of video you're creating. We have a huge library of high-quality stock images and videos so that you can easily find the right visual, even if you don't have your own. In the graphics menu, you can see that there are a ton of options here, including shapes, overlays, buttons, and even emojis. Our music library has thousands of high-quality, commercially licensed tracks to help set up the tone of your video, and you can create on-brand videos by setting your logo, colors, and font in just a few clicks. When you're finished, you can save it as a video, but you can also save it as a template, so your team can reuse it for as many videos as you'd like, and it's a huge time saver. Video really helps to solve one of the biggest problems over the past few years, which has been moving from in-person training and enablement, where you can make a real personal connection with employees, to where we are today. But Vimeo takes that to the next level with our interactive studio. This allows you to add clickable touchpoints that create super personalized and engaging experiences for your employees. This transforms the average passive onboarding and training video into something that requires active participation. Let's look at an example. This video uses Vimeo's interactivity to add in-video navigation and rich content depth. This example is a really simple clickable area on a video called a hotspot. Clicking on the hotspot opens up an overlay, and now the employee can choose their own journey. And you can even add quizzes and polls to further levels of engagement and track results to measure comprehension. We found that interactive videos are 5 times more engaging and 32% more memorable than the standard video viewing experience. It's one of our most popular tools that make Vimeo really unique compared to just about every other video platform or creation tool in the market. Now that you have all this content, you'll want to measure the impact and employee engagement. Vimeo gives you the ability to track analytics and easily download reports for any individual video or review engagement across all of your videos from a centralized analytics dashboard. From here, you'll get insights like this. What's the most viewed video? A region report to see where the views are coming from? What devices your audience is viewing on? And an engagement graph showing where viewers drop off in the video. These dashboards are geared towards creating actionable intelligence on how engaged your employees are with the content. So, you can see how Vimeo not only offers so many ways to organize, create, and share your video content, but your team's entire video workflow can now be covered in one place. The opportunities are really endless here, and I hope you're already brainstorming how your team can leverage these tools. I'm sure you'll have plenty of questions, so let's hop into our live Q&A session right now.